Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise above every storm, while others fall apart under the same sky? It's not about luck. It's not about talent. It's about mindset. This is the story of a man who discovered the power of positive thinking, a power that turned his pain into purpose and his failure into freedom. His name was Michael. He was a regular guy with a simple dream: to build his own design business. He worked incredibly hard. He was honest in everything he did. He truly believed that if you gave life your absolute best, life would give something good back to you. But one morning, his entire world came crashing down. His biggest client, the one that kept his business afloat, canceled their contract overnight. Just like that, his income vanished. His savings were wiped out. His rent was due. In a matter of weeks, he lost his home, his car, and that bright light he used to have in his eyes. He found himself moving into a friend's basement, sleeping on an old worn-out couch, surrounded by boxes filled with the remnants of his past life. He was at rock bottom. Every morning, he'd just stare at the damp basement ceiling and whisper to himself, "Why me? Why did this happen to me?" His own thoughts became his prison. He constantly told himself he was a failure. He convinced himself it was too late to ever recover. He was trapped in a cycle of negativity. But one night, while mindlessly scrolling through his phone, he stumbled upon a quote that stopped him cold. "Your mind is a garden. Your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers, or you can grow weeds." In that moment, something shifted inside him. He finally realized his life didn't fall apart just because of the storm. It fell apart because he let negativity take over his mind. He had been watering the weeds. The very next morning, he made a conscious decision. He knew he couldn't control what was happening around him, but he could absolutely control what was happening inside him. He made a promise to himself. "From now on, I will only focus on what I can change." So, every morning, he started a new ritual. He would write down 3 positive thoughts. "I'm still alive. I still have ideas. I can rebuild, one day at a time." Whenever his mind tried to tell him, "You're a failure," he would actively talk back to it saying, "No, I'm learning." Slowly, day by day, his mindset began to shift. And as it did, his world began to change with it. With this newfound energy, Michael started all over again. He began offering his design skills online, taking on small freelance jobs, anything he could get. At first, he was only making enough to eat, but this time was different. He worked with a sense of gratitude, not fear. He treated every single client like they were his only one, giving them his absolute best. He started to smile again. He truly believed something good was coming his way. And one day, it did. A small project he completed caught the eye of a big company. They loved his work, but more than that, they were impressed by his attitude and his mindset. Within a year, Michael went from sleeping on a basement couch to running his own successful design agency once again. But his greatest success wasn't the money. It was the inner strength he had built. Because once he learned to change his thoughts, everything else in his life followed. Years later, when people would ask him how he managed to do it, how he pulled himself out of that dark place, Michael would just smile and say, "It all started the day I stopped feeding my fears and started watering my faith." He learned that life isn't about avoiding the storms. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Every problem, he realized, carries a gift inside it, if you just choose to see it. Positive thinking isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing how you respond to it. Maybe right now, you're facing your own storm. Maybe you've lost your job, your hope, or your sense of direction. But please remember this: your situation does not define you. Your mindset does. If you can change your thoughts, you can absolutely change your world. Start with gratitude. Find one small thing to be thankful for. Start with one small step forward. Start by believing that you still have power. Because what you think, you become. What you focus on, grows. Feed your mind with faith, hope, and courage. And watch as your life begins to bloom again. Michael's story isn't just his. In a way, it's ours. The power of positive thinking isn't magic. It's a choice. It's a choice that you can make, starting today. So don't wait for life to get easier. Choose to think stronger, because when you change your mind, you change everything. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider liking this video and subscribing for more content that can help you build a stronger mindset. We'll see you in the next one.